Well, folks, thanks for joining me again. This is your host, ID Jester, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I picked this up on Steam right away. It is an early access game, so obviously not completely finished yet, but it is coming along great. I just love the art style. I love everything I see about this game so far. Really interesting. I love fantasy. I love dark fantasy, which is kind of what this is. And so we're giving this game a whirl. We're trying to figure out how to play. I've watched a few videos, kind of got the basics down, so I haven't actually played it yet. But we're in the process of it. We're going to figure it out how to play together. So last episode, we ended up recruiting some new heroes here. I've actually renamed this guy to Sloop and this guy to Galdi. So just to try some different names in here so I can kind of keep everything straight. Now you notice these guys are actually level 1. These guys are level 0 because we just got them off the caravan, or I guess the stagecoach in this case. We have to unlock some more quests to get a lot of these other buildings unlocked at this point. We don't have much. So I'm wondering if maybe it would be worth some time and effort to go ahead and upgrade the stagecoach. It's 4 and 4, and this is 4 and 4, so we could probably do one of each. Now, is it more important we upgrade our hero size, or our roster size, or increase the number of available heroes? I think we'll go ahead and do that.
Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
We could actually upgrade it again. We've got enough resources, but I don't want to put all of our resources. But having a choice of 4 guys would be just really good, because that way, if you get guys with really bad quirks and stuff, you can kind of you'll get more options of which characters to choose. Obviously, I guess there's benefits for each thing, but this is 6 and 6, so we won't have enough to do both. We'll run out of the number of deeds we want. So maybe we won't do that. 3 sounds like a good number. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played this yet, so we're gonna see. We're at 6,400 gold, and so we want to. Fortunately, our first kind of mission here didn't cost us anything, a little tutorial, but now we're going to go on a real mission here. So now we're going to embark. And so here's where
madness and morbidity.
Here's where
it begins.
All right, you done? Thank you. So here's kind of the overview of all of our different kind of locations here. We have the Weald, which is kind of a dark foresty area. We have ruins. We got the Warrens. We have the Cove, and of course we have the Darkest Dungeon way up there. These, of course, are all locked. The only one we can go to is the Ruins. And of course, then we have to choose our characters. So since we only have 4, we're going to take all 4 of these. Fortunately for this, we have characters that really, I believe, she likes the 3rd slot. Yes, she definitely likes the 3rd slot. Alright. And he, I think, was good in the 3rd or 4th spot. So, alright. So we got slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, and slot 4 going from right to left. So our goals here, this is a state map. It's a skirmish. Unholy abominations, turning the light against itself, meeting them in battle and learn how they fight. It's short. It's apprentice level number 1, and our goals are to complete 100% of the battle rooms. Our rewards will be 3,000 gold, 2 busts, and 2 crests. Obviously, these are resources that we're going to need to upgrade all of our buildings and get us better equipment, better skills, and everything like that. So that's where we're going to go. So we'll click on that, and then of course we are going to have to go get us some provisions to take on our journey.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
You want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences, but always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. So we will bring 4 torches, and we'll bring 8 food. And then, of course, we have other options that we can bring based on how much money we want to risk. Now, here's the thing about the provisions. You're basically buying the provisions for this one adventure. And anything you don't use goes back to the scorekeeper. Or this guy here. So, the gravekeeper, whatever his name is, their caretaker. Couldn't think of it. So it goes back to the caretaker. So you're basically renting these supplies out. Anything you don't use goes back to him. So if we take like 1,000 food and we only use 8 of it, he gets all the return. We don't get any money back. So you gotta gotta balance how much do we want to take, how much do we want to risk on this mission. So I can take some bandages, which might help us, it might not. And it's going to cost us 150 gold. And at the end of the adventure, he's going to take the bandages back, whether we used them or not. So, kind of a risky, you want to take as much as you can, but you don't want to break the bank because everything here gets returned at the end of the adventure. So you're basically renting it out from the caretaker. So we have some holy water, we have some anti-venom, which counters blight, poison, and toxins that sound important. We have this to stop the flow of bleeding. So if anybody bleeds this, we have this. So kind of you can take one of everything, or you can say, I don't know. Runes sound like things where there's going to be undead and stuff. So I'm going to take some holy water. And actually, I'm going to take 2 holy water because, well, it's 150, but it might help us do certain things in the runes. And then once you have all your provisions, shovel 250. But it might be worth taking another shovel in case we got to dig something up. Oh boy, that's a tough decision. 250 at this point is a lot of money. We don't have a lot. Trying to save us up some extra money. I do like the bandages to prevent the bleeding, and the anti-venom to counter the blight is basically what those are for. Because, if you're bleeding for 2 points a round for 3 rounds, it's like 6 hit points you're going to lose. And instead, you can just bandage them up. Cure disease. Well, let me think about it, and I'll have to take a quick break. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, sorry about that, folks. So again, we're provisioning our group. So, since we're so low level, I think spending a few extra resources just to make sure we can try to keep these guys in tip-top shape would be okay. It's just... one shovel. It's a small location. Hopefully we won't need too many shovels. We don't have a key. Let's get a key too. Alright, here we go. So we spent quite a bit of money. But we're going to embark on our great first adventure. As soon as I saw this game, watched it in action, I fell in love with it. Awesome. I love the art. Very interesting.
Must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay, so our map here, we should be able to, yeah. Okay, so, horrible design. So we can either, we have to complete all room battles. So not every room will have a battle, but if we go down, down this path, then we'll have to backtrack and go all the way around again. If we go all the way over here, then, yeah, so we're going to have to go south first. So we'll click on that room there. Alright, so each one of these little ticks along the hallway gives us a chance to run into traps or items or encounters. And we didn't scout, so we don't see anything ahead of time. And so we'll start heading that way. First thing we come across is these sacks. So the sacks are ours, and the guy says excellent. So 100 gold. So right now That skeleton key that we brought cost us 200, so hopefully... Oh, bad thing. You notice that little bad thing. Again, that is his stress level. Went up a couple points there. You'll see him pop up every once in a while. The other thing I should mention is this is a level 1 dungeon. So these guys are level 1, so they usually don't take too much stress from being in a dungeon of the appropriate level. Now these guys here in the back, this is their first adventure. They're level 0. So they're going to take a little bit more stress for being in a dungeon that is level 1. So we really got to monitor how much stress they take. So moving down the ladder here, and we come across a backpack, and we looted it, and there was nothing in it. Now, of course, if we wanted to loot it with somebody else, we could click on them before we click on that. But might as well give it to our guy here that has the most damage. So far, oh, he took a little bit of stress there. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Whew, fortunately, we dodged, and we dodged again. That is really... wow. Okay, so right before we got to this room, we have a really nasty encounter. We fought this guy before, the brigand. And he's a human, this guy's a human, and that guy's a human. Alright, so he's in his second slot, and he could actually target both of these guys with the grape shot blast. So that'll damage both of these guys. Of course, he could use his open vein here, which is going to make him bleed a little bit. I think trying to damage these two guys, 15, yeah. Try to get these guys out as soon as possible. We got to get this guy out so this guy will move forward. So I think we will use our grape shot here and see if we can 4 damage on each of them. That's nice. Okay, so first time we got to actually see Galdi here. So she's got fear of beasts. In this case, no beast, so we're okay. She is a willed technician, but we're in the ruins, so that doesn't do anything for us. Let's look at her powers. We haven't actually looked at them. So, Dazzling Light. It's a ranged attack. It'll actually give us 5 extra on our torch, which is, again, up here at the top. You see our light radius is at 76. You want to probably keep that at 75 or higher. When it starts getting lower than that, the enemies seem to get more bonuses. So this will stun. This guy's stun resistant. This guy is only 25% stun resistance. So if we do the stun, we can only target this guy. Because see, it's got the 2 red balls up front. Divine Grace will heal. Nobody needs healed yet. Illumination will give the target a -20 to their dodge, so it's kind of a debuff. This guy has no dodge, and can we hit anybody with this? He's got a dodge of 2. Hand of Light. What does that do? We can only use it when we're in the first 2 slots. Slot 1 and slot 2. Does some damage, kind of debuffs, and really good against unholy monsters. So that's kind of her. Alright, let's try to stun this guy. He's got a 50% chance to resist, but if we can stun him, that would be really good. 4 damage is really nice, and he's failed his stun. So he's trying to shank. He shanks us, and now we are bleeding. Okay, so 1 damage for 3 rounds. So, is it important that we bandage her right away? Well, not really. But if it gets too bad, we will have to do that. We can add torches and bandages and stuff outside of combat. It doesn't take an action. So if I wanted to increase the light again, I could do that. Let's look at Snoop's actions here. So Noxious Blast, which is going to be against the guy in the front. We have the Plague Grenade, which actually does both the guys in the back. And if they fail their Blight check, which is Blight 25%, 25%. So we will try to blight these guys in the back and see if we can get some damage. Yes! They both failed their checks. Excellent. So they're going to take 3 damage per round. Holy crap, that's a good spell. 3 damage per round for 3 rounds, so 9 points total damage from just the blight. So, alright, so now it's our Crusaders time. So again, he's already stunned, so no sense in stunning him again. And he's not unholy. So what does this give us? Bulwark of Faith, melee. Gives us 5 extra on the torch, and gives us a plus 20% prot. I don't know what prot is. Can we look at our characters? We can. Prot. Protection bonus. Okay, so 20% protection bonus. Let's do that. So it's a melee touch plus, I'm sorry, torch plus 5. It's a melee attack. So does he attack himself then? Yes, okay. So, oh, nice buff. There we go. Alright, I need bandages. Yeah, well, you only got bandages. Yes, we know all about bandages. Alright, so she already took 1 point of damage from the 3 rounds. So you can see she's down to 2 rounds. So the bandages are only going to keep us from 2 rounds of damage, 1 point each, which is not that huge an amount of damage. So I'm not that worried about it right this second. But she can heal for 3 to 5. This guy's still minus 20 dodge. Let's give this guy a minus 20 to his dodge and a little bit of damage. There we go. And he took 3 points of damage, and now he's slicing and dicing us. That's not good. Alright, Grape Shot Blast again. This is a really good ability, I think. I really like this one. You could do the Pistol Shot. This gives extra crit. So let's click on that and see what our chances. 3 to 8, 2 to 5, 2 to 5. So more damage. 4 points. Okay. Definitely liking this Plague Grenade. Now you notice right now we're at 3 damage per 2 rounds and 3 damage per 2 rounds. Now if we hit these guys again with it, we'll see if they dodged our attack. That's too bad. So he's stunned. And now, wow, he did some serious damage to all our characters. That's not good. We've got to kill these guys. He's got 5 left, he's got 5 left. But we got to fight through this big guy to get to these guys in the back, because he doesn't have anything that'll attack except for the first 2 rows. So, let's try another stun on this big guy. He resisted the stun. That's too bad. Alright, so round 3. This guy doesn't have any kind of stun, but hopefully if we do enough damage on this attack. 2 to 5. Hang on. What's his... Oh, he can't hit that guy with that. Can he can hit this guy with this. He can hit everyone with this, actually. 3 to 8. Oh, yeah, this is much better. Pistol Blast.
A devastating blow.
Devastating blow. And see our guys. Stress went down. That's excellent. Uh-oh, blanket fire. Dodge! Yes! Uh-oh. 1-1-1. Okay, okay. And we're all bleeding now. So that's bad. But these guys are going to die eventually here. Okay, we resisted that. Okay. Oof. This turned into quite a dangerous battle here. So, he's up to 3 damage next round, which will kill him. So, he won't get another attack. This guy is up to 3 damage, and both of these guys will die on their next turn. So, they're done acting. This guy here's got 5 left. So, we really need to heal ourselves up and focus, kill this guy out. He can hit this guy up front with this one, so he dodged it. Oh well. Now she's 2 more damage, 2 more rounds. Oof. We should probably, that would save us 4 hit points. We'll go ahead and bandage her up, because that's going to save us 4 hit points. Alright, and now she needs to heal. And is this heal? Is it for everyone or just someone? Let's see. This guy is down 6 points. This guy's down quite a few. Let's go ahead and target him. Get 4 back. Okay. He took 1 point of damage from bleeding, so he's going to take a couple more rounds of 1 point. That's okay. Let's try and smite this guy to death. 13, nice. Alright, these guys are going to die when it's their next turn. I'm hoping to actually get some more heals in before they die. So I'm just going to take aim on myself. I buffed myself. This guy will die.
Size alone does not
I'm hoping our
sharpened
cleric, yes, Gildy there, Galdy, gets to go first, which he does. Good. So we don't have to worry about this guy attacking. He's going to bleed to death, or blight to death, I guess, in this case. And this case, she's going to actually heal herself for 5 points. There we go. He took 1 more point of bleed damage. And now it's his turn. He will Noxious West. Yeah, we don't really. Yeah, I guess we could just kill this guy now because we probably have enough healing done.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
As the fiend falls, a hope starts to blossom. Yes. Alright, so we got 2 food we found. Yay. Some rubies worth 1,000 gold. Nice. A bus. 2 busts, actually. 4 crests and 25 gold. We will obviously take all of that. The other thing I should mention, and we haven't talked about yet, is if you fail during the dungeon, everything you took in is lost. So you want to make sure that you complete your objective. Alright, so our light situation is okay. It's up to 91 right now. And this will go down depending on how much the game says it takes for you to journey to the next part. So we will go ahead and go into this room. Hopefully there won't be anybody bad in here, but there is. And we were surprised. So unlike the enemies who are when they're surprised, we get a round to act. When we're surprised, our party order will be switched around randomly because we weren't ready for the battle. So this guy being up front, I did not mean to do that, but okay. Who good? We dodged. Tempted. Ooh, through 2 points. Oh my gosh, 19 stress. So you can see he's up to 28 stress already. Sloop there. Come on, Sloop. You got to get with the program. Alright, so, yeah, this plague grenade seems to work really good. 3 points for 3 rounds. What is their plague? Yes, their blight resistance is 20 and 25. These guys are unholy, 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 unholy. I don't think he has anything for unholy. We could buff one of our guys, giving us 15% extra damage. And we could shuffle one of these guys if we wanted to move them up or back. But nope, I think our grenade there works the best. 1 damage. Now hopefully he resisted, but he is going to be taking 3 damage every turn. And now, ouch! Oh my gosh! Look at the artwork though, just amazing. It's just great. Look at the detail on these guys. I just love the little, you know, the attention to detail, the little arrows sticking out of things. This guy with his little bandage, it's all bloodied there. Looks really cool. I like that. Okay, so heal sounds like a good thing here. Or stun would be good. We could try to stun. What is their stun resistance? So 38%, 25, 10%. and 0%, but I'm not sure who she... Let's see, stun is only the first two guys. So this guy's at 38%, and this guy's at 5%. It'll still do a little damage, assuming he doesn't dodge out of the way. Or, again, we could keep her healing people, which looks like it might be a really good option, because... No, I think the stun is actually going to help us better with keeping these guys from attacking us. This guy probably does a lot of damage. 38%. A better chance of him not resisting, so let's see. Okay, good. He's stunned. That's good. Alright, you're still bleeding here. You gotta stop bleeding, Mr. Reginald there. He's still got 21 hit points, but man... Being in the second slot here, he can smite against Unholy, which these guys are unholy. So we will smite this guy up front. 9 damage. Nice. This guy gets to go. He took a little bit of damage there. Oh, shoots a stupid bow at us again. Alright. Who's turn? Okay, it's our Plague Doctor again. Keep working on these guys in the back. Only 1 damage each. He's blighted, but now he's really, look at that, 6 damage per round for 3 rounds. So 18 damage. So this guy's going to die in a couple rounds. We just have to prevent him from doing too much damage while he's killing us. Okay, so we really need to have this guy in the second spot. So I hate to waste a turn to move him back. These guys are bleed resistant because they're unholy, I think, right? Yep. 100%, 100%. Yeah, so bleeding is not going to work on these guys. They got no blood, I guess. Oh, I just love this artwork. Look at the background here. Just awesome. So bleeding is not that big a deal. So I will actually move him. I'm going to move backwards 1 spot. It's going to take his turn, but... 2 damage on us and 15 stress. That's not good. Oof. 5 damage there. He's stunned, but now he's resisted a stun. Alright, now this guy's back up front. We can... Do we want to do this against both of these guys, or we want to do a smite? It's going to do 7 to 15, so I mean there's a 5% chance we could kill this guy. Or we could do some damage to both of them, assuming they don't miss. This is extra damage against Unholy, though, so we could... He's stun resistant. Okay, he's got 8 hit points left. So damage is 7 to 15. So unless we roll minimum damage, this guy should die. Oh my gosh! 30 crit, but notice our guys went, woohoo! Yeah!
Singular strike.
Okay, so stun. What is their stun resist? 38. I can only do the guys up front, but he's a 10 resist, so we will try to stun him. Yes! Excellent.
The promise of safety.
Plus he took 6 damage and dies. Okay. Oh, a critical hit is for 8. Oh my gosh. Whenever they do a critical hit against us, you notice our stress levels go up. He's already up to 47 stress. He's very stressed. Alright, but now we got our big boy attacks again. We got our pistol shot, and we have our grape shot. So let's do our grape shot against both of those guys. Do a little bit of damage. Stun. Now this guy's got no stun resistance. So as long as we hit, we should stun him. Right? Yes? Stun, stun, stun. Yes, good. Alright. So you have to worry about the big boy doing some damage to us, though. How much damage? He's got 10 hit points left. Oof. We are really taking a little bit more damage than I would have liked. Okay, he's blighted. He'll be taking some damage here. Does he have any kind of healing whatsoever? Not really. Alright, Smite should kill him unless he misses. Yep. Alright. Good. Miss. Alright. You're stunned. And, okay, so 5 and 3. We might be able to kill them both. We'll see. Well, we caught one of them.
No quarter.
And since we killed him, our guy got a little less stressful. That's good. You need to heal, and you need to heal big on somebody. He's got 4 hit points left. 14, 13, 18. I guess we give it to Sloop there, who's really injured. Okay, it's Sloop's turn to go. Not much he can do other than his little noxious gas. He dodged it. Okay. He's got 3 hit points left, so as long as we hit him, he's going to die. Now the question is there any kind of bonuses we can give to ourselves if we hit him? Nope. Alright, well, we will smite you. We'll smite you, evil skeleton, and kill you off. Alright, so we got 2 deeds. 15 gold. 500 gold. We'll take it all. Thank you. Excellent. Getting some extra cash oil here. Alright, so we have a chest here. And who do we want? Yeah, probably since he's got the most hit points, we'll... Now, a chest with your family's signet. So we could optionally drag an item here to use it on an object. So we could take our skeleton key and see if that might help us. It doesn't tell you, again, hey, put a key here if you got a key. It's just things you just have to figure out. So we bought a key. We're going to use a key. It might do nothing, but I'm willing to take a chance that it does something, and it's unlocked a hidden compartment for us.
Blood.
Oh my god, that's awesome. 2 busts, some herbs, and a torch. We'll take all that stuff. Okay. So we haven't finished this, so we got to go back to our map. So we continue down. 3 hit points, 18, 14, and 8. Whew. Looks like, oh, we've scouted an area. So we have a trap, we have an object, and we have a, I'm not sure if that means it's an empty room or not, but we are going to, we're going to go down that way just to make sure. Of course, the longer we go, the, there's our trap. So what we have to do is figure out which one of our guys is the best trap. Not that guy. He's 10, 30, 0, and 15. So I guess Shady there is going to try and disarm this trap when we get up there. Disarming a trap. Click a hero and click on the trap. Yes, got it. Oh, he didn't do it. He took 6 damage and 15 stress. So right now our stress is pretty good actually. 13, 18, 10, and 47. So really the Sloop back here in the back is kind of a little freaked out, but everybody else is pretty calm at this point. Let's just keep going. Oh, okay, our object here is looks like a torch, so we will salvage the unburnt torch. We'll click back on our main guy here. And we will go into this room. And it is completely empty. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure about that. Okay. So it looks like that little... Oh, you can zoom in and out. Okay, so now we got to backtrack all the way to the back, or back to the beginning. So it's going to take us some time. We might run into random monsters. And the other thing is we have to make sure our light doesn't go down. Right click, there we go. So, better chance of us surprising monsters. Oh, we got hunger. So, our guys are hungry. So, we can either eat, which is going to cost us 4 food and we're going to regain some health, or we can starve, which we're going to eat nothing and take 20% damage plus stress. So, we will definitely eat, get a little bit of health back, just a little bit. And you can notice we have enough food for basically 1 more eat and 2 spare that we found. So that's why you want to bring lots of goodies on your adventure. So far, oh, we are here, so we want to go back here. Thank you. I don't know if we're going to actually complete this dungeon. We're hit point wise, we're a little shady there. So unfortunately, and our stress is starting to get a little higher here. But fortunately, we got most of this stuff cleared out up to here. Now, whew, we got to go all the way around this way. We've only been through 2 rooms, you can see. And we're going to go ahead and pick this up next episode. We're kind of going a little slower in the beginning to just kind of show everybody how this is played. But next episode, we're going to start making our way through and see if we can actually complete this dungeon. I don't know. It just depends on how the next battle goes. If the battle goes bad, we could end up losing a hero or 2. And I don't want to do that. In fact, what you can do is we can click on this hero. We can actually eat and gain a hit point back. And we'll do that. So we'll have 4. You have to have 4 food to feed everybody. So the extra 2 food, we just let him eat to get a couple more hit points back. But we'll see you next episode, and thanks for watching.